Hi, Dhwani, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. How have you been?
I've been good too. I'm really excited to have you here today because I'm going to ask you a few questions about your journey in Limitless Legacy Leader. And it was amazing to coach you every week. So I want to hear about you, about your transformation and your shifts during these 3 to 4 months period. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. I'd love to talk about it.
Okay, awesome. So the first question is, what was your biggest fear, challenge, or an area of growth that you wanted to work on before you joined this group coaching?
So, one of the biggest things that I wanted to work on was getting more clarity. I was certain in the field that I wanted to work in, but I wasn't extremely sure, and I wanted to know if that was the right. There was a little bit of doubts whether that was my niche, whether that is exactly what I wanted to do, and probably just need a little more validation or like more structured, like just be assured that yeah, what I was doing was in the right direction.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, can you tell us more about your niche and what you've now discovered about your niche after working?
So, I'm a pregnancy and postnatal coach cum consultant. I help moms through the entire process. I handhold them emotionally from the time they decide they want a baby all the way till they deliver, and even months later, depending on how their emotional well being is. It's essentially supporting them in every step wherever they need it.
That's such a beautiful niche. Thank you for sharing with us. And I want to ask you, before you joined a Limitless Legacy Leader with me, what made you say, I'm in? Like, this is for me. How did you know?
Your energy. And just, I think that's been the biggest takeaway. How beautifully, you put in everything, your process, your energy, your clarity. I think that's amazing. There's a no-brainer. Like I think we spoke, and you know how quick that was, and I just mentioned that I'm in.
Yeah, I remember we spoke on literally the same day, like you paid up and in full and everything. So it was crazy. Yeah, that was amazing. And I want to ask you, during these months together, what would you say are your three main results or takeaways?
So I think by the time we started, I was in a little different place. I think my biggest like first thing that came up was lifting my energy. Second was I hadn't launched it yet. I was talking to a lot of moms, but I hadn't properly launched it. So it gave me the confidence to launch. The community of women that I met, I loved everyone, how we were trying to help each other, learn from each other, be there for each other, check on each other. I think that was really great. The third thing was, of course, while I was in the process, I got my first client. To forget, I also got another one. It was my first paid client. I was getting clients. I was doing it for free just so that people were more aware of what I'm doing. But yeah, my first client, paid client came in when we were coaching together. These were one of my few biggest takeaways.
Yeah, that's amazing. I remember when you
Yeah,
told me about your client and we had just had a session where we spoke about let's move you from session to session to a package. And then you sold your
yeah,
first paid package to a client in
that's right.
few days after that session, which was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. A
awesome.
lot of thanks to you. And like I said, no, it was the whole process is truly amazing.
Thank you so much. And what would you say is my zone of genius? The thing that you think made me different, that made you want to work with me in particular?
So first things first, like I've already mentioned, your energy, it's amazing. I think just talking to you around you is so great. It's so motivating. And I think your biggest takeaways, I feel personally what worked for me is made me quantum leap. Probably I wouldn't have gone to the package just yet. The fact that you ended up pushing me rather than going for a one-to-one
Mhm.
or going for a package, also understanding my aligned clients and calling out to them and getting them. I think that's something that you really help with and you guide with.
Mm.
So that was amazing. I feel just that whole bit was an amazing takeaway.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for that. And who do you think you would recommend my coaching to? Who do you think my coaching would help?
Your coaching would definitely help everyone who is spiritually inclined, believes. their business is not just an entity, but like a being where you can resonate with.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyone who's aligned to you, your principles,
Yeah.
and anyone who's looking out for growth, looking for clarity in their purpose, looking out in terms of having a little structure but not losing their femininity.
Yeah. Okay, that's amazing. I love
Yeah.
that. Thank you. And the last question I want you to answer is, what would you say to someone who is on the edge of working with me? Like if they've been looking at my post and they've been considering, but they are on the edge, they can't make a decision, and you were to talk to them, what would you say to them?
For them, I would just say this very thing because I was so clear when I wanted to be in. I just wanted to be in. I think a lot of times, if you're confused, just close your eyes, flip a coin, and then at that time, let's assume it comes a no, but you still feel like no, didn't want to, then you know you're in. So that's just something to know about yourself. But the fact that I've personally worked with you, there's so much to take away. There's literally like 10 times more what you give in, the amount of care and personal attention that you give to everyone, and this whole community that you've built. It's a no-brainer for anybody to just go for it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So just to recap from everything we've been speaking about, because I know I just threw questions at you. So just to summarize everything, you would say, firstly, I know you spoke about my energy a lot and I'm easy to talk to, and I was able to over deliver and give 10 times more than what I promised to you. And the fact that you said the one zone of genius was to kind of push you towards doing a package and help you also like gain the confidence to launch Yard, which is your consultancy, to launch it and
Yes,
also to get your first paid client in a package rather than a session to session format, right?
correct, correct. Very true.
Okay.
Yes, I think you've really put it well.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Pratna.
Take care. I'll see you soon.
Take care. Yes, definitely. Bye. See you.